I'm that bookish mom. No, I'm not. Not anymore. Changed the channel name. That's right. Okay, so I changed my channel name to Caffeinated Mama. If you missed the life update video, you can go check that out. I'll link it down below. So, now that the awkwardness is over, this is my April TBR. I'm super excited that I have time to read now. Quarantine is a super bummer though. I do really miss working, just because I miss my students and I miss having a routine, but I am enjoying my time at home with my girls, with my daughters, and enjoying the extra time that I have to read instead of just listening to audiobooks. So I have been reading this these past few weeks, and it's been really fun. I've also been doing lots of crafts, and so I'd like to make some videos about the crafts that I've made so far and share those with you because they're super cute and super fun, and I'm like just so excited because I have time to do things. But yeah, this is my April TBR. I would like to make a wrap-up video for the first quarter of the year, and depending on how long this quarantine lasts, whether we're going back to school or not, I'll go back to doing monthly wrap-ups and monthly TBRs too. For my April TBR, the first book I really want to read is a book that I've had for months now. I got it in an Owl Crate. I don't even remember which box, but it's been a long time since I've been subscribed to Owl Crate, so it was probably more than a year ago that I got this book. But it is the Tea Dragon Society. It is a graphic novel and it is super cute. I love the illustrations, and I have a feeling that after I read this one by Katie O'Neill, I'm going to want to read more of her stuff. It just seems really, really cute. The Tea Dragon Society is about a world that has different tea dragons, and they're super cute. I actually saw in the back that there's different tea dragons. They're so cute. Okay. But after discovering a lost tea dragon in the marketplace, Greta learns about the dying art form of tea dragon caretaking from the kind tea shop owners. And then there's some names I can't pronounce, but I think this is going to be super, super cute. Another super old book. As this video goes on, you will notice that I don't have any new books, but seeing how I haven't had time to read, I have been avoiding buying new books because I know I don't have the time to read them. Heart of Iron was another Owl Crate book that I got, and I was actually super excited about this because of the spray pages, and also I just get Lunar Chronicle vibes from this book, which the Lunar Chronicles is a favorite series of mine. But this is about a girl who is a scoundrel by nature and an outlaw by nature. He was found drifting through space. It just sounds like it's going to be a really fun adventure, and I mean, anything but space? Come on. Anything space related is super fun and awesome. Super old book by Emery Lord, The Names They Gave Us. I'm actually currently reading The Start of Me and You. I'm about 100 and something pages in, and I really, really like it so far. I'm really enjoying it, and I've had this book on my shelf for a really long time, and seeing how I just jumped into an Emery Lord book, I would like to do that again in April because I really, really like the book I'm reading by her. I started reading the illustrated version of Pride and Prejudice, and it took me a really long time because I'm going to keep saying it and have not had time to read. I'm sorry to keep saying it, but it's the truth. So I finally finished this, and now that I've finished Pride and Prejudice, and I know it's awful, I'm like almost 29, that's the first time I've read it. So I want to get more into classics. At least I'm getting into it now, better late than never. But I actually am going to try and read a remix of Pride and Prejudice, Pride. And so this is basically a retelling of Pride and Prejudice, but it takes place in Brooklyn, and there is some diverse ethnicities that are in this book, so that'll be pretty cool. Anyways, super excited about this one. And we will see if I get into another classic, because this thing is huge, but it's Little Women, and so I have been wanting to read this for a really long time. We will see if I get into this. I will probably take turns reading this and listening to the audiobook because I am not very good at reading classics, which is why it took me so long to read this one. But yes, I would like to try and attempt reading I would like to attempt to read a classic, at least one classic a month, and we will see if that happens and see how it goes. But so far that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 books on my April TBR. I also have the digital book for Artemis, which I actually just recently saw in a video by Book Roast, one of my favorite booktubers. I think she's amazing and so beautiful. And so Artemis is also going to be on my TBR for this month. And that is another space book. And let me read a quick description.
Jazz Bashar is a criminal, well, sort of. Life on Artemis, the first and only city on the moon, is tough if you're not a rich tourist or an eccentric billionaire. So smuggling in the occasional harmless bit of contraband barely counts, right? Not when you've got debts to pay and your job as a porter barely covers the rent. Everything changes when Jazz sees the chance to commit the perfect crime with a reward too lucrative to turn down. But pulling off the impossible is just the start of her problems, as she learns that she's stepped square into a conspiracy for control of Artemis itself, and that now her only chance at survival lies in a gambit even riskier than the first.
And so 2 space books, a classic, super cute graphic novel, a contemporary, and a retelling. I think it's going to be a good month if I get to all of this, and I'm hoping I do. Oh, and I also have an audiobook, Radio Silence, and so that one I also learned about from Book Roast. And so I'm super excited, you guys. I'm back on BookTube. At least I hope it lasts. I hope that I'm able to keep up with it. I got 2 kids that are still pretty much in diapers. So we'll see. And I'm almost 20 weeks pregnant, so there's also that. But I'm hoping to keep making videos, and if it lasts, it lasts. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Yeah, I'm gonna try and keep myself busy. I'm still working online, teaching kindergarten. I've got my 2 kids. I've been crafting, I've been reading, and trying to clean the house and keep it clean, and like cooking meals. So I don't know, I might include some of that stuff in my videos just because I have time and I really miss making videos. But anyways, that's it for today. Hope you learned about some books in my April TBR. You probably didn't because they're all really old, but let me know what's on your April TBR. If you have an April TBR video, I'd love to see it, so leave the link down in the comments. Bye!